What's going on, everyone? I'm the Nihonguy, and this is real. Live action anime adaptations get a terrible rap, and for good reason. Most of them are awful. They should have never been made, mostly the American ones. But I'm a firm believer that there are good live action anime adaptations, and this is one of them, the live action Gintama film. Well, personally, I judge live action adaptations on a few things. Number one, character representation. I want to look at that character, that actor, that CG, whatever, and see a character that I know and that I love being accurately represented. Now, I'm not one of those people who believe that all actors should be from that region or even have the perfect skin tone, because that's a tall order, especially if it's a regional thing. But basically, if I can look at the actor portraying the character and say, hey, that looks like that character from that franchise that I'm familiar with, then yeah, I'm good on it. Second thing I judge a live action adaptation on is pacing. Now, one of the reasons that a lot of these fail is because they have terrible pacing. They either go too quick or they go too slow. But I find that a movie that has pretty good pacing, depending on the genre, is what makes or breaks a movie. And the third thing I judge a live action adaptation on is, does it fit with the franchise that it's representing? Now, a lot of live action adaptations will typically try to do its own thing, but fails horribly because it doesn't do anything that reflects the franchise that is named after. And in some cases, they just do the same thing that the animation or the book does, and just doesn't serve a purpose. Which is why I'm bringing up the Gintama live action film. I find it is that right balance of reflecting the source material, making the characters look cool, reflecting the source material, making characters look exactly like they do from the source material, doing his own thing, and yet doing familiar stuff. Which is safe to say, if you're a fan of Gintama, you can watch this film and be pleasantly surprised at how many references and characters are reflected throughout this film. If you haven't seen Gintama yet, then you can be comfortable knowing that you can watch this film and not be lost going into the original source material. And that what makes a good live action adaptation. Now here's the premise of Gintama. In an alternate future where aliens invade Earth, they take it over. The samurais fight back against them, but they lose. The aliens have colonized Earth and made it kind of a futuristic Edo period of Japan. The main character, Gintoki Sakata, is a hill-for-hire kind of character. He does odd jobs in favor of money. He's also still a seasoned samurai. And the entirety of Gintama is a bunch of wild stories and arcs that involve various characters. It's hilarious, it's violent, and it's great. And this movie does a great job of capturing all of that. Now, the live action film covers the Benizakura arc, which is one of those things that's been done to death, but a lot of people love it, and they do a really good job of it. They reflect Gintoki, they reflect his partners Shinpachi and Kagura very well. You see a lot of side characters such as Katsura and everyone else just done so well. And I was amazed that I was just looking at real life actors. It felt like the anime characters were brought into the real world. Now, there is a lot of CG in this film, and that can't be ignored because there's futuristic technology, there's alien species, and getting all that into a realistic setting, you gotta make compromises. I do like a lot of the fights in this series. It's pretty obviously choreographed, but it is amazing. I love it. I love almost everything about this film. Acting, the visuals, the soundtrack, everything is pretty good. But if I had to nitpick, I gotta say that much of the CG is very distracting. There is several instances where it's obviously CG, or they kind of rush something, or it just feels out of place. But there are a lot of anime references in this live action adaptation, and that fits perfectly with the Gintama franchise. See if you can spot them all. Now, if you want to watch this movie for yourself, you can find it on DVD. It's like $15, $20. I do believe you can also find it on Crunchyroll. So go check it out, guys. That's it for this episode. I'll catch you guys later. John A. See ya. Thanks for watching till the end. Be sure to subscribe and I'll see you again. Check me out on Twitter and Instagram, where you can see me do all kinds of dumb stuff.